Did you put in music? Yeah, but I can't hear it.
No, I was gonna do it for the phone purpose. That was it.
Alright. Alright. 2, 1.
Alright, host.
Quick warm up. Either sumos or Romanians for sure. Sumos. Alright guys, so we are doing sumo deadlifts for our first exercise. We're going 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, increasing weight each set. We started out like super light, like 15 pounds on each side, and then we've built up every set.
And we did another 15 and now we added 10 more.
Yeah, so we're
it's getting heavy.
Pretty heavy for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not power lifters, so.
We're gonna keep going though.
Yeah.
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 We got this.
I would say the only like key tip that I would say for these is like keeping your knees over your toes. So with sumo deadlifts, like you need to have a lot of hip flexibility so you can point your knees out. I think a lot of people go wrong where their knees start caving in right here.
Yeah.
And like you're putting so much stress on like your knee ligaments. And
I used to do it like that and I had so much knee pain. Like, so I have to constantly remind myself to always.
Yeah, and if you don't have that flexibility, you might just want to have your feet a little bit closer in versus like all the way out here.
Yeah.
Or stick with traditional deadlifts until you get that hip mobility, ankle mobility, and then you can move out. We decided to do 5 sets, you guys. One more. Mambe, reach no pitch.
We're gonna do some banded hip thrusts and then we're gonna superset right into dumbbell hip thrusts. Do you want to do feet together or normal?
I'm down to do maybe like feet together for these, but then these like regular.
Yeah. That's
regular stance. We already went like super wide on the sumos.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go super wide on hip thrust either. Like the wide stance gets like the inner thighs, the narrow stance gets the outer thighs. So, all right.
You want to help with that? I'll do that.
biggest or like most important tips for hip thrust or any kind of glute bridge is keeping your chin tucked. And a lot of people like assume like, oh, that looks like that would put straight on your neck, but it actually does the opposite. So think about having an arch in your back and trying to squeeze your glutes. It's pretty fucking hard. But if you kind of keep a straight neutral spine, curl your neck under, you can really engage them like 100%. So I usually keep my hands on my hips or like the bar or the strap. Keep my chin tucked. Feet are about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. All of your weight's gonna be on your heels, so drive through your heels to the top. And then the last tip I'll give is not to go too far down or too far up. If you hyperextend your hips like this, you're putting a lot of hip pressure on your hip flexors and your lower back. If you go too far down, on the way down, you're putting a lot of pressure on your lower back on the way up. So if you wanna work your back, you can. But if you want to just get full glute engagement, you want to have a little bit shorter range of motion.
We're supersetting with this one, so just kind of like activate the glutes a bit more and just like really get to that failure. Because after this, when I'm done with that one, you like actually feel the activation in your glutes a lot more. Yeah. It's a lot more challenging. I love to superset lately. It's a good time.
Die. Live till your life. You know what it is. You know we don't lie. You know what the beat. Up in the eyes. So far. People give us us. I'm up that bar. Talking all that touching on the game. Pussy bitch. You gon' die. Yeah.
All right, next exercise, we're doing 3 sets. This is a superset, so on this side, we're doing single leg deadlifts. So just to give you a couple tips, all of your weight's gonna be on one foot on your heel. The other foot's just there to support, so you don't want any weight on this toe. It's just there for balance. And then whenever you're going down, don't think about leaning forward. Think about just sticking your butt out. You wanna keep your center of gravity pretty centered, and so it's just a hip hinge. Your hips are leaning back, your hands are staying very close to your knee. I mean, granted, you're on the cable, but that's the idea. And then over here, I actually am not super experienced with pull-throughs. Ali is though.
What it mean? What it mean?
The handle, you can use a rope or a handle. I've been liking this variation a little bit more. You're gonna pull through, and you don't want to go all the way. I see people going all the way down. Busted my ass. So the activation is actually, you're gonna go here, and then as soon as you feel your butt contract, you're going to contract back up, but you don't have to go all the way down. It's actually pointless to do that. So your range of motion is actually right here, parallel, and then you're gonna squeeze back up, focusing on really controlled motions, and squeeze those glutes, sister.
Keep your hands like in the same spot. Like I didn't know if I should let my hands go through or not.
Oh no, you have to keep them in the same spot.
Okay.
Because you're really trying to focus only on here. You don't want to put your
Right.
everything on there. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. I was doing it. I was like, I mean, it feels good, but I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something. It might just be my hands. I was letting my hands move.
Make sure they stay in the same position.
Yeah.
And just focus on your glutes and hamstrings.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I felt that kind. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
You can use your arms like
Yeah. I feel my hamstrings. Good.
Yeah, verse 2, let that nigga from the other side. And I do it myself whenever I ride, you know my punch. You know how I come back for that cross view, you know how I got about the money, turn to crazy nigga. They hit the rap game like crack cocaine in the 80s, nigga. So for the told you we me. Niggas that come from the same blood, they niggas see through. And I be too busy doing me to see what he do, nigga. Okay.
We're finishing off with a glute bridge with abduction burnout. So we're gonna go up to the top, do an abductor, back down. We're gonna do 50 in a row.
First one, the abs. Yes. Make sure that you squeeze the knees. Alright, ready? It's gonna be 50?
Yeah.
Fucking dying.
Okay, 10 more, just 10 more.
Ah, okay.
And she's the one with the big butt.
Oh, she hurts so bad. How do you fucking get a crap away?
I guess I have muscle endurance.
Ah,
I don't know, bro.
bitch, I don't know.
People use it for the wrong reasons, like to lose, like obviously, like if you drop 12 pounds in a week, that's not fat, like that's water, like clearly, exactly. But I will say, like every time that I do, like clean up my diet, increase my water, like do something like that where I shed water weight and I see progress, that motivates me to keep going.
Exactly. I think I've always said like it's definitely just like to help you kickstart a healthy like habit.
Yeah.
I used to do for 10 days. I did it every three months. I would do like only fruits and veggies, like soups and stuff, smoothies and stuff. But it wasn't detox to lose weight. But it was just to like help me get back on track. And even your palate changes. Like you don't crave any more like sweets. Like you don't want to like snack. Like you're just like on a clean start, and then you want to, you know.
Dude, your taste palette is so important, I swear. Like, like whenever I was at y'all's place the other day, we were talking about like how breakfast makes such a big difference. If you start out your day with like eating waffles, pancakes, even if it's like Kodiak cakes and sugar-free syrup,
Your palate changes for the entire day.
yeah, your palate changes, and like you're way more likely to snack on junk food and like eat worse throughout the day.
Yeah. There's a study that shows that you actually eat on average 800 calories more when you start off with like a unhealthy breakfast and processed stuff.
Yeah.
Than just like starting with like a nice like egg whites, protein, fruits,
Oatmeal.
Then like for the rest of the day you're pretty much set.
Yeah, I have to, like that is the one meal every day I will not fuck up. I'm like, I'm gonna have my egg whites and oats every day.
It's the most important meal for sure.
Yeah. And
I
then
really like fasting though. Like I really like fasting.
yeah.
I like training fasted. And it like sets me up, just my energy levels, my mood, like, and I shed weight like that. Yeah. Obviously it's different for everybody. Like you need to make sure that it fits in your schedule, but
Yeah, if I train fasted, like I get so lightheaded. Like I have to have carbs. I have to have carbs. Yeah, I'll get nauseous and lightheaded.
no way. No, I love it.
I could do low intensity. Like if I'm just like walking, sometimes even cardio. I've done like fasted cardio, like not even low
Dude, you
intensity.
fucking shed weight when you do that. Fasted cardio is the way to go if you're trying to shred. Whew. But you know, to each his own. Everybody's different. But I know that for me, if I want to ever put my head down and like shred, like that's my go-to.
A lot of it's mindset too.
Yeah.
Like you find like if you like being fasted and you like training like that, you're more likely to push yourself because you feel better.
Yeah.
So it's like you're more likely to push yourself in fasted cardio versus like right now in the Stairmaster.
Yeah,
or like whatever.
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And you just feel lighter on your feet. I don't know. I feel better whenever. But
My best prep was summer shredding.
yeah,
I decided last minute to sign up. I was 5 weeks out when I signed up for summer shredding.
Crazy.
And I dropped like 12 pounds. And like my cardio, I did not change it. I didn't have a coach. I would run 3 miles every day. My first mile would just be like a warm up, like a build up jog. I would start like walking pace and then jog and then just build up.
Yeah.
My second mile, I would time every time.
That's crazy.
And then my third mile, like I would do like walk the straights, or walk the curves, sprint the straights, walk the curves, sprint the straights.
Yeah.
I did that every day for 5 weeks. Boom, shredded.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, running is just so hard. I can't get myself to run.
I can't.
But soon Echo's gonna be big enough. I'm gonna have to go take her. So.
Yeah. I feel like people are like so against running. I think because of the stigma, like, oh, you want to look like a marathon runner, like, or it's bad for your joints or whatever. But like, I found, for me personally, every time that I've run for my prep, like, I accidentally get shredded, and that's gonna like piss people off to hear that. But like, yeah. I went from Stairmaster 45 minutes a day, and then quarantine happened, and I couldn't do Stairmaster, so I had to go run, and the weight literally just like fell off of me. Like, it was, and nothing else changed. I was like even less active than before because I was at home.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But you gotta get motivated to actually go out there and run, you know, especially in this heat. Ooh,
Oh god.
girl. Oh no.
Dude, it's hot here.
That was a fire workout. I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel fucking great.
Yeah.
Man.
Success.
Wow. What a Saturday. What a life.
Stretch your glutes. Stretch them out. Roll them out. Unless you don't want to be able to walk, which regardless we probably won't be able to walk, but yeah. We're gonna get a nice little glute stretch in, and then I think we're good to go.
Yeah. It was a good one.
It was. It's nice.
That's real nice.